Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rich Hill will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping up is Derrick Jeter, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. He's kind of disappeared the last 10 games. When you look at the numbers, he's slugging under 300 during that stretch, and he's a guy they rely on for some power and a whole lot more production than they're getting right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Tino Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center, making it an even .350 for his career as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hit.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Cecil Fielder is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. His career batting line against Hill, he's 1 for 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Canseco is off of first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play. Also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Standing in now, Tim Raines. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2 balls and no strikes.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
In now, Jorge Posada. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. David Wells, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that will bring in Yandi Diaz. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone. Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
To 2-2 now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Alan Trammell, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
Alan Trammell.
And the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box, Derrick Jeter, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trammell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up Tino Martinez. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
First delivery to him.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. The pitch.
And leading up for the Rays,
Randy Arozarena is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Raines is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
batting fifth, the second baseman.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Willie Adames is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Canseco.
The left fielder, Jose
Popped him up. One away here to begin the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Cecil Fielder is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Rousseau is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
And now Tim Raines tripled and later scored first time around. Hit down the third baseline. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Way outside. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting in.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
3-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. And now in the box, Manuel Margot. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Soriano backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And now here is Joey Wendell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Mejia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. They trail here 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Alfonso Soriano will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Barehanded at his knees. He's out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, here is Jorge Posada. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He collected a base hit his first time up. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down the left field line and deep. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Derrick Jeter waits on deck. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Posada rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. Derrick Jeter is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Trammell is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. This is on the ground over to first. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
When you're up by 7 runs, any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he's back standing. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
He waits. Now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Jose Canseco. Flew out last time up. Here's a look over to first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering, fouled away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yandi Diaz. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Raines is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up is Austin Meadows. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now
here's Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Here it comes. And the Rays are in the hit column.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove him.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. At the plate now is Tim Raines. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him. Fly ball out to right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Alfonso Soriano. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here, goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's down.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 3.
Next for New York, Alan Trammell. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derrick Jeter.
Stepping in now, Derrick Jeter, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike. Trammell, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Two-1. Here it is. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Michael Waka gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Bernie Williams fielded cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's the Yankees 10, the Rays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he takes strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Michael Brasso comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
To
the plate now, Francisco Mejia.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
First baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Cecil Fielder is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Waka comes set. Here comes the pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Tim Raines. 0-1 the count. Martinez over at second. Fielder is over at first with 1 away. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tim Raines sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Alfonso Soriano is at the plate as he watches ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner. Yanks strand a pair, but they're still in front 10-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Knee high, he barehands it. Wow.
The first baseman, number 2.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandi Diaz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Digging in will be Jorge Posada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada.
Ball inside. Ball has been fouled.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 3-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Lau has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Alan Trammell trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Trammell is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Margot's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Two strikes now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. And stepping in, Brandon Lau. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder, Bernie.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So now into the box is Tino Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. First offering. Lifted into center field. Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Cecil Fielder would be next. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Ray.
Into the box now, Tim Raines. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, number 14 on the season, as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Hunter Strickland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
The catcher, Jorge Posada, stands in as he looks at a called strike. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. 3 runs already home here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop,
Ramiro Mendoza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now the first pitch. Willie Adames stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Michael Brasso stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Up next, Francisco Mejia, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Alan Trammell.
Alan.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So here is Derrick Jeter. He flew out in his last debut. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is there, 2 gone.
Now batting. The center.
Now to the plate, Bernie Williams. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead. Now it'll be Manuel Margot starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Tampa Bay.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He bounced out last time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandi.
So next to hit is Yandi Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fouled away. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 13-0, the convincing final score. So the Bronx Bombers scored a lucky 13 in this one. David Wells earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process. Rich Hill struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you